Welcome back to CathMart.com. I'm the founder, Dr. Mario Torres Leon, and today we're going to be working on another product review. And if you have not seen the channel before, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Take a look at all the different product reviews that we have here, which we do them both in English and in Spanish. It's the first and only channel online where you can actually find medical product reviews bilingually. So welcome. Today we're going to go into a type of category that is very popular, and we have done some reviews but nothing just like this one. And we're talking about the urinary products division, if you will. And in this particular case, we're going to be talking about catheters. There is a product which comes in a little package like this. This is made by the company Coloplast, and this is called the Speedy Cath Flex Coude, and you'll have all the information right here in the description on the page. And what this means, firstly, with the Flex, is that it's a flexible catheter, and we'll be able to take a look at the product itself and open it up. And then the Coude part, it's a French word to basically mean elbow, meaning that, as you will see, the tip of the catheter has a bend on it at the very distal end, at the very tip of it, so that it's actually easier to be able to go into the urethra, particularly the male urethra. So why don't we actually just jump into it and open it up. Let's see if we can open the product. And we have this portion here. Let's open that. And then, let's see, here we go. And you can see that it has that both sides sort of pattern to it. And when we get the product out, this is what the product looks like. And right away, as you can see on the video, you will appreciate that there is some fluid in it because the manufacturer has included a lubricant, a solution that makes it a lot easier to be slippery, so that there's less resistance at the time of catheterization of the urinary bladder. And I want to emphasize this product by Coloplast, this Flex Coude, it's meant exclusively for urinary bladder applications, particularly those applications that are intermittent. Why is that? Because there are patients that may have a permanent catheterization. In other words, these patients, they live with the catheter implanted inside all the time, and in some cases they will go back to their practitioner's office or doctor's office, and that catheter may be replaced because it's been there for too long, and sometimes they start to form some sediment, so there's like a little buildup of some crustiness inside of the catheter, which will make it not work as good as it's intended to be. So now when we see this catheter, we have this blue portion over here, and they come in different sizes, as you can see on the links below. So it's not a one size fits all, and when you order the catheter, you'll know exactly what particular prescription you've been given so that you can order it. If you don't have that, we'll support you with our very, very supportive staff to be able to navigate what is the sizing for you, what is the prescription that you got, so that you end up ordering the right product for you. So when we get to this blue portion of it, what we're going to do is we're going to undo it like so. And immediately, one thing that you're going to notice is that on this particular end of the catheter, there is a thread on it. And that's because that portion of the catheter can be threaded into some particular bags so that it's easier to drain the bladder. This particular product does not come with a drainage bag like some other products that we have featured here on the channel do. Some people like that particular product without it. Some actually like a more comprehensive package that has everything. So if you're looking for some product like that, we have those here also on the channel. So don't forget to take a look and see what we have. And if you have questions about that or wanting to get a product like that, give us a call at the number below so that our team at CathMart.com can support you with the right product to order. Immediately, something that becomes evident is that, as you have seen, there's this plastic container where the lubricant and the actual catheter is. Once this is plugged into the particular bag that you're using, then you're going to notice that the product, the catheter, has a little tip and it's angled. And that is the Coude part, or the elbow part, if you will. It's kind of bent, and that's basically designed so that it can make it a little bit easier to be able to navigate the urethra, which is the conduit between the urinary bladder and the urine coming outside of your body. Very important piece. And then what we do is, this gets presented in the case of a male patient right in front of the tip of the penis, the glands, and then essentially this gets advanced. I will remind you, as we always do when we talk about this kind of products and we're inserting something into the body, it is so essential to keep your sterile technique at all times. We have all sorts of products that we have featured here in the channel, and some that they have not been reviewed yet, that are designed to basically support you in having all the products that are necessary to be able to keep a sterile technique, or as clean as possible. The last thing that you want as a patient or somebody in your family who's using products like this is to be undergoing catheterizations only to find out that suddenly they start to have fevers and start to feel really sick, and next thing we know, there is a big time infection, and now it becomes a bigger issue and another challenge, and that's just not desirable. So every single time that we're putting anything in the body, please, 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 I can't stress this enough, observe sterile technique. When this is being inserted, essentially the bag that surrounds the catheter, it's going to keep everything contained. The lubricant is still in there, and then basically this continues to be advanced until fluid starts to come out through the other end that goes into the bag, whether it's threaded or you have one of those plastic bags that has a Ziploc-like mechanism, and that gets put into that. And you can see how fluid already starts to leak out of that if I turn it like that, because that's just a lubricant, and that will also go into the drainage bag. Once the drainage has been completed, all you have to do is just withdraw the catheter. And the good thing is that this plastic bag that surrounds the catheter essentially sheaths or covers the catheter once again, so you don't have to be touching the catheter directly with your, hopefully, gloved hands. So that's basically this catheter. And once that procedure is completed, all you got to do is just put the little tip into it, thread it again, and now it becomes a contained system which can be tossed away, and that's pretty much the end of that. As I said previously, they come in different sizes, and the size that you will be using is determined by the physician that prescribed the particular product. If for whatever reason you would like a different kind of product, not the Hollister Flexi Cath or Flex Coude Cath as it's here in the description, we have other alternatives that can be on the same size with different features, so we'd be glad to talk to you. Don't be shy, give us a call, and one of our teammates will be able to talk to you, not a computer. We're really proud of that. Human people who really deal with this on a daily basis, understanding what your needs are, will be right there for you. Lastly, I want to say the following. If you have not joined our channel and this is the first time, subscribe to the channel so that you can continue to be educated on different products that very likely will serve you or one of your family members. And also, as you can see here on the page, there is a link to download our companion app called Coude. And Coude is the ecosystem, the community that we have created with very specific functionalities inside of the application so that you can have a 24/7 around-the-clock companion with you. Why? Because when you're cared for and you have an operation, you have a procedure, and now you go to your house and you're on your own and you don't have anybody to care for you, that can be a pretty scary time. And I have seen this for almost 30 years with my own patients. So this is a great opportunity to be able to be with you. And if things are coming up and challenges are building up that you may not even know about, because of the capabilities of Coude, that can communicate with your healthcare practitioner so they know that something is coming up. They can communicate with you, or you can send pictures or videos to them so that you can actually get the care that you need. And if you go into Coude, you'll see that there are tutorial videos there that are pretty easy to show you how to use Coude in your favor. And guess what? CathMart is inside of Coude. We created that. Why? Because It's a nuisance when you need something, you may not even be aware you're running out of it, and now suddenly you're being reminded, hey, it's time to reorder your catheter, your bags, your bandages, your gloves, whatever it is, and all with a click of a button. That system in there that knows you and your particular needs, not some random general thing, caters to that so that you can get the care that you need pretty much at the fingertips. Once again, today we have been talking about the Coloplast SpeediCath Flex Coude, and as you can tell, it's a pretty nice little contained product so that you can do everything for catheterization. And if you're the kind who likes this kind of easy come, easy go, this is a good solution. Otherwise, you can actually call us or take a look at some of the other product reviews that are in this category so that you can take a look and find out what other products may be right for you. We love the fact that it's a product that is a true and proven product that has a great price point so that it's not going to break your bank like many of the products that we feature here in CathMart.com. Once again, thank you for joining us for this product review, and we look forward to seeing you on the next product review here in CathMart.com. I'm Dr. Mario Torres Leon, and until next time, stay well.